Hey, everybody, this is Talaya, the cancer doula, with On the Other Side and the host of the Navigating Cancer Together podcast. I wanted to let you know about a really special change that I am making to my podcast. On the weeks that I do not have guests, I will be popping in for a few minutes to talk with you and share some information. Those episodes will be called Talk with Talaya. I am doing this because I get a lot of questions, and I have seen and experienced a lot when it comes to living with cancer and getting on the other side of cancer. So I figured to be more efficient and to reach more people, I will answer some of those questions and address some of those topics here on these Talk with Talaya segments. So on the weeks that I do not have guests, you will have me, and I am excited to share some personal time with you. And so here I am. Today, my first topic is You Have It. Many times I get asked, how did I learn that I had Hodgkin's lymphoma? And I get asked, how did I respond or what did I do? So picture this. It's a beautiful Friday evening and I'm driving home from work. I'm enjoying the sun, even though it's a little cool outside. About 5 minutes into my drive, after leaving the office, I get the call. And I'm wondering if I should take this call. I know that it's going to be the call that can change my life. So I pick up the phone, and it's the nurse on the other end, and she shares the news with me. I'm sorry, you have Hodgkin's lymphoma. And of course, a flurry of questions and thoughts ran through my mind. So I started asking her questions. She said, ma'am, I'm sorry, I can't answer your questions, but I can assure you that you will be fine. My husband was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma a few years ago, and he's doing just fine today. Let me tell you, my body immediately went into flight and flight mode. I could feel every sensation in my body. I felt like I had bionic ears that kept replaying louder and louder. You have Hodgkin's lymphoma. And so in order to give my body time to absorb the blow that I had just received, I pulled over to TJ Maxx. I got out of my car and I walked around that store for 30 minutes, trying to make sense out of what I had heard. All the walking through the store, all the replaying of those words that got louder and louder still did not give me the answers that I was looking for in that moment. So once I was able to physically get myself together, I drove home and I made calls to the people that were very important to me in my life. And I let them know what I had just learned. And of course, they had questions that I could not answer because I was not able to get the answers that I needed. So I kindly asked them for space that weekend. I told them that I needed time to get my thoughts together. Thankfully, they respected my wishes. After I had that weekend to experience and go through all of the different emotions that I was feeling, and trust me, I think I experienced every emotion humanly possible. But I'm grateful that I was able to end up praying and asking for God to show me the way, to show me what to do. And being the lover and the server and the guy that he is, he did that for me. And you'll learn more about that later in these episodes. So that Monday, I was able to make the calls that I needed. I was able to take charge. I was able to have those open conversations with my family and the people that I trusted. And so, to answer the question, what did I do? Let me go back through it for you. Number one, physically, I gave my body time to absorb the blow. Number two, I took the time that I needed for myself to work through those things that I was feeling. I didn't pretend to be okay. I knew that at that time, the best thing for me, for Talaya, was to step back and take the time that I needed for myself. And then the third thing that I did was that I had open communications with the people that were very close to me, the people that I trusted. And in a nutshell, that's what I did. I hope that you have found this helpful. I hope that it gives you some insight on what a person goes through when they hear those words. And of course, people experience it differently, but that's how I experienced it. Driving home on a Friday, we're always happy to, when the weekend comes around and just to be able to do the things that we personally like to do. But that was the weekend that changed my life. So let me know what you think. Go to my Anchor page and feel free to leave me a voice message. And you never know, I might play it on my next episode. Thank you for spending a few moments with me. And let's keep navigating cancer together.